Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Batman, my favorite character.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of We Are the Knights,
the Batman podcast.
All right, let's start talking some Cape Crusader here. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that dark figure of the night. It is.
Hey, y'all, it's Little Hellfire.
There's at least one moment in the first episode I'm like, yeah, it's slow. But yes, kids, we changed course here a little bit on We Are the Night for August. Put Cannon Fodder Summer on hold, and we're going to cover the first season of Batman Cape Crusader in the next 3 episodes. So yes, we're doing episode 1 through 3 this episode, 4 through 6 next time, and then for the final episode we'll do 7 through 10. Which, from what I saw, it's been getting good reviews. Supposedly got a perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. And this is where Will tells me that means nothing. All right, so
critic score or audience score? That's what you have to ask yourself.
I don't know, but
if it's an audience score, I'll trust it. If it's a critic score, I will not.
Even just randos on, I've seen a lot of positive feedback on this.
Yeah, it's just kind of bittersweet. It's my first Batman animated series without Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, I even did see
and Mark Hamill, and I respect him for not reprising the role because they're going a completely different route from everything that I can understand.
Well, I did see an article where they said the guy who's voicing Bruce Wayne and Batman said, he knew not to just try to do a Kevin Conroy impression because
he's also a younger Batman as well than the Kevin Conroy Batman, so that just wouldn't make sense.
And again, people would that wouldn't fly.
Well, Bruce Timm wouldn't let him either, so.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned Mark Hamill. I appreciate. I mean, again, I've watched everything but the last 2 episodes. I haven't seen any mention of Joker. I've seen no hints of Joker.
Well, there is Harley Quinn.
Well, Harley, but again, they kind of do it differently where she's not tied to him. So
yeah,
at least
it's some interesting artistic choices.
Yeah.
You have to remember this is out of from the mind of Matt Reeves for a lot of this too. They kind of just backed the truck up to Bruce Timm on this one, which is ironic that it ending up on Amazon because of the whole Warner Brothers Discovery deal. And I'm just like, Max is shitting their pants right now, bro. They're so fucking mad.
I know. It's like, oh, here.
Like, you gave away Batman, animated Batman by Bruce Timm, and it's going back to its noir roots. Are you fucking stupid? This is why I don't have stock in Warner Brothers.
Prime is like, here's the whole first season of a new Batman animated series. And then
it's crazy. They dropped them all. So I don't know if they only want to do the 2 seasons. I heard a lot of studios are trying to get out of the animation, but it's not like it's in-house, so it really doesn't cost them much.
Yeah.
But like having the Batman property might be a licensing nightmare. I don't know.
Watch out.
It's not everything that you think. There's a lot of behind the scenes machinations, specifically with this one, with all the production houses with their hand out too. So we'll see. Because like it's very odd. I'm like, but you couldn't do it for Invincible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, what was on Max this week? Oh, then the latest episode of Kite Man. Hell yeah.
Bro, I thought I was high, bro. I was just like, is this real? Is it April?
Yeah, it's real.
Look at my edible real good. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
And they like I said, they canceled Cartoon Network. They're getting rid of all their animated story. Like, bro, you got such a deep backlog on animated stuff that it's I don't know what they're doing over there. So it's a good move for Amazon. But I couldn't believe they dropped them all at once. Like, that's crazy. It's Batman, bro. So that made me kind of nervous. Like, maybe they're trying to burn it off. I don't know.
Again, maybe it's behind.
Maybe Max is trying to buy it back. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. I could, especially after this week, I could see them trying to buy it back.
Bro, somebody needs to fire David Laszloff, like, immediately. This is a terrible decision.
I mean, you sell off anything. You don't sell off, Batman. No.
Well, I mean, it's how we got in this predicament anyway. They just sold the rights to any old dick, Tom or Jerry.
Well, yeah. Look at the mess Marvel was in. Yeah, then they had to buy everything back. Yeah.
Oh no, they'll never give it back, bro. Not Spider-Man. Sorry, nobody's giving that back. You fucked up.
Yes, especially this.
Let's just get into it though. This is everything that I want from a Batman animated. It feels like the one that I grew up watching, more grown up.
Yeah.
It's like the actual exact time frame that I love my Batman stories, the 40s and the 60s. It's that thriller noir, crime boss on the streets, on the ground, turf war stuff. I just need somebody to dangle from the bat plane and get crushed in a trash compactor to be true to comic book.
Well,
I'm happy.
What was that first episode? He's dangling a guy in front of a train looking for information.
Not the same, bro. I just need that exact scene, bro. And I'm like, yes, you get it. You get it. Listen, that Batman, don't mess around with the original Batman. That's all I'm saying.
I just saw him dangling in front of that train. I'm like, Lil's gonna love that.
Yeah. I did. Not gonna lie. And it's so weird. Like the music, it's by Frederick Wiedemann. It's just like it's new elements and it's old elements. And I'm still trying to really sort out how I feel. Like I like the thought, I like the idea. I'm not really feeling Barbara Gordon being a district assistant attorney. I don't know how I feel about that just yet.
Yeah, that's weird. Again,
because I get it. It's like father daughter teaming up. One's a cop, one's a prosecutor. They're trying to change Gotham from the inside. Like I totally get the vibes, but it's like, babes.
I'm like, we're not trying to be Joe and Iris here, are we?
I mean, Iris only wrote a blog. I mean, they had better plans for her, and then they forgot. They're like, oh, we cast a black actress. Never mind. Let's not make that interesting at all.
Oh,
anyway. Hashtag CW. Don't look at me.
Well,
somebody get Cat Graham on the phone if you don't believe me.
Well,
I'm just saying.
All I'll say is I like this Barbara better here as a lawyer than like say a congresswoman.
I don't know. It's a tough call. We'll see. We'll have to see. I feel like that just puts her in so much more danger. I guess, like, in a proactive role kind of thing. Like, I feel like it's giving damsel in distress for the most part. I've only watched the first 3 episodes just for reference, guys. He's watched 8.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to blow my load because we're definitely not getting this until 2026.
I was thinking I might watch it again, but yeah.
So.
But yeah, I want to hear your opinion. Yeah, 2 episodes from now when you've seen them all. Yeah. Okay. I think they do some stuff with Barbara. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Episode 1 in Treacherous Waters. How do you feel about the new version of our Penguin? Oswalda Cobblepot, played by Minnie Driver.
If you like it, I love it.
What?
If you like it, I love it. I mean, like, this is what I mean. Like, this is that fake woke shit, right? Oh, let's throw some diversity in there. I'm like, babes, don't you have a whole fucking show with a male penguin and it's out of the Matt Reeves universe? See, technically, it's connected to the Matt Reeves universe. What are we doing?
That's what.
Why does she have kids? Regular penguin didn't have to have kids. Why does a woman character have to have kids?
No. I mean, currently, in that Penguin series by Tom King, he does have kids. So I'm not gonna say he's never had kids, but yeah, like you said, I'm like, okay, I get a Black Gordon, I get a Black Barbara, because again, they did or were going to do this in the live action, but yeah, You have a live action Penguin movie coming out with a male Penguin. Why all of a sudden is she a female in this?
Where's the corporate synergy? That's all I'm saying. That it would have been fine for me. Like, I like different interpretations of Penguin, and I think it's okay, but it's just kind of weird that they chose to do this.
It doesn't. I mean, if you wanted to do another female villain, I mean,
there's plenty.
There's plenty, but two, again, in the tradition of the original Batman, the animated series, you could always create a new one too.
Exactly.
Hell,
they could have just had Red Claw for all I care.
I was about to say, retool Red Claw. Yes.
That's my only thing. I was just like, oh, why do they do this? To me, it doesn't make sense. I feel like this is just for the sake of doing something different, for subverting expectations. And it's like, Oswalda? Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you literally just put an A on the end of her fucking name, you lazy sacks of shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it kind of annoys me. Like, I feel like there was just no forethought. They just said, yeah, let's just make this character a woman, and then no forethought.
Yeah. Like I said, it was Minnie Driver, so unless they were just like,
I love Minnie Driver, so I'm happy for her.
I know,
voice work you can do until you're 90.
Or they just like, oh, we have another, famous female voice actor, so hey, we got to make one of these characters a woman. I don't know.
I mean, if they really wanted to like give Minnie Driver something, they could have made her Catwoman, but no shade to Crystal. I'm just saying, if they were so worried about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first episode, we're right in the Iceberg Lounge. We're kind of Penguin year one as well. Feels like, well, not year one. I feel like we've been like, this has been brewing for probably like a couple of years. She's got, Rupert Thorne. Somebody needs to kick his ass anyway. So
yeah.
like, I'm rooting for her. Don't get me wrong. We all hate Rupert Thorne.
Oh yeah. This thing opens up. Yeah. The Penguin and Rupert Thorne are basically in a gang war. So.
Yeah, she like destroys his warehouses, and he survives because she's got a leak in her circle because she's a woman. Of course she does. And then like they think it's her youngest son Aaron, so she kills him, and I'm like, damn. But it was really her older son Ronald.
Yep.
And I'm just like, ooh. And he kind of goes to Jim Gordon for protection. And then also like, so he ropes Barbara into it, and of course, not far behind, here comes Batman. And it's just like, they want you at the police station. And I'm like, what the hell? What? That caught my attention. A couple of these things caught my attention.
Yeah, they did blow up the police station. Yes.
So I guess this is going to have to substitute for our GCPD show.
I guess. Yeah.
We're never going to get a GCPD show. Damn you. I really want one, bro.
I know.
Like, Gotham was supposed to be the GCPD show. Then it turns into damn Batman prequel show. And then they canceled the other one. If not, just make it animated. If you don't want to do live action, make it animated. It's such a good look. It deserves a good adaptation. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or they could do that Joker book, which technically was actually a Gordon book. Either way.
Oh, yeah. Let's do a Gordon story. Yeah.
I love Gordon. That's why I was so excited for Gotham, and then they just kind of were like, "No, this is the young Batman show. Sorry, kids."
Young Bruce Wayne, Penguin, yeah.
Anybody but James Gordon, honestly. Literally, Bruce Wayne goes up to him like 8 episodes into season 1. He's like, "Yeah, you're not gonna catch the killer. I understand. I'm gonna release you from this promise because you suck." And that was that. But that is not this. I liked the hook in the first episode for sure. There's this power vacuum. Everybody's fighting for it. And this is going to be a hell of a year for Batman. Let me tell you.
A long year. Yes.
Yes. This story was written by Jace Ricci and Bruce Timm. And I was just like, okay, I think this is the only episode he wrote this season. If I'm not mistaken, Jace does write the penultimate episode, Take a Drink, Future Lilith. And then Ed Brubaker, of all people, has I think 2 or 3 episodes. 3 episodes?
Yeah, I did see Ed.
That shocked me when they were doing the interviews.
I did see Ed Brubaker's name on a few of them, yeah. can't remember which
Baby
one.
boy got to get his shekels. He said, "I'm old. I'm trying to retire. Let me get
Yeah.
this. Let me get these residuals."
Yeah, Brewbreaker is on a few of them. I remember that.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. Oh no, I think the third episode too was written by Bruce Timm and Ed Brubaker. Now that I think about it.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, I was just like, okay. I love the vibes. I like the look. I like the music. It definitely is giving more mature Batman. I'm just like,
yeah, it's not just a rehash of. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love what X-Men '97 did, but again, this isn't just a rehash of the original Batman the animated series.
yeah, it's not a sequel.
No, even like music, like the tone of it, like the music and stuff. It's very different. Yeah, in a good way.
Definitely in a good way.
But yeah, Batman takes down Penguin, and now there's nothing stopping Thorn from expanding. So
yeah.
So
Well, honestly, this is a mistake every like young Batman has to learn. You have to learn that balance of the Gotham underworld, right? So I kind of appreciate that. He's not bad guy. Definitely by no means is he bad guy at this point. And I don't think he will be by the end of the season either. So
no. And how do you feel about Bruce's relationship with Alfred, or Pennyworth as he calls him?
You want to know something funny? You know the old origin of Alfred, how he was like an actor, right?
Yeah.
Like just like kind of. So the guy that voices him is like he like won a BAFTA award. Like he's very old actor, old school actor. And I was like, this is just somehow perfect and works for Alfred.
Nice.
Like that just tickles me. But he also looks like he might have done some time in MI5. I'm just saying.
Oh my!
I just looking at him, you can tell the way that he carries himself. Like, so I just kind of thought that was funny in and of itself too. But I do like the relationship.
And again, it doesn't sound like him, but I'd say his voice casting is the closest to Alfred from the original animated series.
I mean, there's only so many ways you can do the old white butler. Right?
The old white butler British out. Yeah, I guess.
They can't all be Jeffrey from Fresh Prince, you know? They can't all be Mr. Belvedere, you know? Or Benson.
This is Garrett.
Okay, Peter Griffin. Yeah, so episode 2, be a villain, which literally is my motto. Let a villain be a villain. So I was like, okay, intrigued. Let's see if they're actually going to do it. So this one kind of... Oh, you know what my favorite thing about the show so far has been? It almost feels like they tried to pitch GCPD where they're like, well, we won't focus so much on Batman. Like, I feel like a lot of... Like, Batman is getting the back seat in a lot of this. And we're letting these other characters tell a story. And we pop them in when we need them. But, like, we get to see all these other people, all these, like, slice of life of Gotham, if you will. And that's very intriguing to me.
Yeah, at least some of the episodes are like that. Oh, can I just mention, I think the scariest thing in this series is Bullock with a mustache.
It's giving Charlie Esser.
Handsome
Bullock puppet.
What? Bullock puppet.
Just put the hat and the little trench coat on him. He's good to go.
Yes. Bullock Esser.
I guess we have to, well, you know what? That's not true, because Donald Loge had a mustache. Kind of, sort of. Sometimes.
Yeah. But I mean, Bullock, along again, he's partners with Flash. But again, he's corrupt. He ain't no good guy in this.
Of course he is. It's always been Bullock's shtick. I hate anytime they try to make Bullock like a good guy. I'm like, no. He's
just
corrupt,
wait.
dirty, filthy little liar.
Oh no,
he's a little rat. Let him run his maze. This episode was written by Greg Rucka and it was directed by Matt Peters. This one kind of focuses around Renee Montoya. They're like looking for this missing actress, Yvonne Francis.
Yes.
And then they had like this really bad interrogation of Bruce Wayne. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
Lucius is
that was kind of it gave me Seinfeld a little bit. How bad that interrogation was.
Hot here, isn't it? No, actually I'm fine. No.
What is that, a tab? Mind if I have a drink? We had to do it for the bingo cards, kids.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is Basil Carlo.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, my Clayface, my beautiful Clayface.
OG Clayface. Basically, yeah. Basically from his first appearance.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but like allegedly someone gets murdered.
Yes. Murder.
Yeah, I really think Clayface is like one of the most tragic. It's that narcissism. It's that need to be perfect. It's just real shame.
I mean, yeah, I mean, pretty tough. I mean, at least the first two, very narcissistic.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but still, he and also like some people actually just want to be an entertainer. They want to be loved, but they don't really realize this is why not everybody makes it in Hollywood to be an actor. It takes a very certain kind of person to deal with all the garbage that goes on behind the scenes. So I feel like Clayface is a really tragic villain for me personally.
And again, Basil was a gifted actor, but he didn't have the looks, and he couldn't get the girl he wanted.
He's got a face for radio.
Oh, Howard Stern.
So yeah, I was like, okay, episode 2, we're doing deep cuts. I feel like Clayface is really a deep cut to me. Like like I said, I rarely hear somebody say, "Oh, Clayface is one of my favorites," let alone any other Clayface besides the original Clayface. Like most people don't even know about Lady Clayface. You know what I mean? Go scroll down. We did a whole thing about Clayface. The Clayfaces.
Oh my sweet summer child, Clayface is not the deepest of cuts you're gonna get. No.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, episode 2. That's like holy crap.
I know, yeah.
I can only imagine how deep the rabbit hole goes from here.
Like I said, I appreciate again. I watched 8 of the 10. No mention, no hints of Joker, Ra's al Ghul, Bane. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, they kind of figure out what's going on. Montoya and Batman stumble across Carlo, who they figure out faked his death and kidnapped Francis because he's like, you know what? I'm gonna be a villain. I'm gonna be the bad guy. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Exactly. And then so they kind of easily defeat him and rescue Francis. And then of course, Batman gives the old classic, let me get the hell out of here before Montoya can go, you know what? I'm gonna take you in. Oh, he's gone. And he's gone.
Get interrupted by Bullock and Flask.
Exactly. Little smoke bombs though.
Oh yeah, those smoke bombs get lots of play in these. Yeah.
I didn't realize I missed it so much, bro. It was just really funny.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I think this was like every episode gets better so far. Like I said, I'm only on episode 3. And speaking of episode 3, episode 3 is Catwoman episode.
Wait, before we get to 3, 2, again, we're already starting to see Batman doing detective work. He goes to the morgue, checks.
Well, that's what this is all centered on.
I know.
So they said that this is definitely just going to be very the noir detective vibes. Like, so I don't think we're actually ever going to get up to that point of Batgod. I think he is, like I said, he made the power vacuum in Gotham. He's the reason. Literally, everybody argues, is Batman the reason Gotham's so fucked up? Answer in this universe, yes.
Well, escalation definitely in episode 3.
Yeah, definitely. So I was at episode 3 and we already got Catwoman, which kind of makes sense. Ed Brubaker, right?
So you're saying it's perfect.
Perfect, yes. Although I don't really like the backstory. I feel like since we're doing mob ties, she should have had the mob ties. I'm not liking this dilettante heiress garbage. I don't like it.
Yeah, but I mean, was he like a dirty dilettante? Because again, he's basically in jail and all the money's gone, and
it's giving Bernie Madoff.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe he's the mob money guy. We really don't know. But like, I feel like she should have had a little bit more mob ties because like that's what this whole thing is based in. It just for me would have kind of made more sense. It's just like, oh, rich spoiled girl all of a sudden gets cut off, so she becomes a cat burglar. Okay.
I mean, it's a different take than the animated series and stuff. So,
and of course, they pulled the whole Batman Nolan thing where she tries to steal the pearls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, how do you love that when the reporter made a comment about like, oh, no wonder you got killed. You're walking around Crime Alley with that, $10,000 or $20,000 worth of pearls.
They're giving the fans what they want with that line. Seriously.
And Bruce just decks them.
He's a little unhinged. And that's how come he gets ordered to attend therapy with Dr. Harleen Oh.
That's right.
So, you know. Yeah. So she's in debt, so I get it. Like, but it's like, babes, it's like, well, we don't really know what time it is, but I'm like, it's the 40s, babe. You're pretty.
Yeah.
Just go get a husband and kill him. Like, get some
Wow.
aqua tofana and just be on your merry little way. Like, we don't need to do the hard work of being a cat burglar.
Now that's shocking.
Labor?
That's shocking. Lilith, recommending marriage.
I mean, that's the only reason you get married is for money, and then you know? Especially back in those days.
Stop being so damn romantic. Come on.
Well, marriage is just a contract.
Okay. Wait, where's my damn drop? Where's my damn drop? Hold on. There you go.
Oh, let me guess. I already know.
Being that isn't myself.
Exactly.
My sweet summer child.
So yeah.
And Christina Ricci as Catwoman.
That was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it, but it was a choice.
Oh, did you see who's playing Harvey Bullock? One of your favorites, Diedrich Bader.
Yeah. I mean, they got to keep him in the DC animated family somehow.
That's true.
To go from Batman, because yeah, he voiced Batman in one of the Batmans, the underrated Batmans animated shows.
And again, and another recasting, whatever you want to call it. Yes, Harley Quinn, a Asian woman.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, I don't know if people are gonna. I don't see people mad about this though. Oh, Harley's a Jewish woman. La, 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 la. You know, because like voice actors have to match their characters now.
Yeah, they want to make.
I mean, as long as you're doing like a black scent, like the Cleveland show, I don't care. Anything other than that, I don't care. I think it's fair game.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be nice to have a person of color if the character is of color, but like, as long as they're not being disrespectful and weird and rude, I don't care. So yeah, I don't mind this one. I find it kind of weird that she's not connected to Joker or not connected to Joker as of yet.
Yeah. No, not yet at least.
So I don't know. I don't think they can help themselves.
Oh, maybe. Oh, this might be after this. No, she might be connected to another bat. She does throw out a name later on, so she might be connected to someone else.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you wanted me to spoil it, but yeah, no.
No. We'll wait till we get there.
Yeah, she mentions you'll see, you'll hear it. Yeah, she mentions the name real briefly, but it's not Joker. So
I'm just surprised about like all the people that we've got so far. You know.
Yeah. I mean, we got Penguin, Clayface, Catwoman, Harley.
I heard that
the first 3 episodes. Yeah.
I heard the Creeper was in this. Have you gotten to that episode yet?
The Creeper, no, but no.
Or at least the person that is to be the Creeper,
no.
Jack Ryder.
No, I wonder if people are getting confused. There isn't a reporter, especially in the one episode, Eel O'Brien.
No, specifically Jack Ryder is
supposed
to show up.
I haven't seen Jack Ryder unless he's like on TV for 2 seconds, but no.
Probably. That's probably what it is.
Like I said, I haven't seen the last 2 episodes yet, so maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a
shout out to Cedric Yarbrough though. He plays Rupert Thorne, Waylon Jones, and Papa Midnight like in this whole show.
Wow.
I think he's the one with the most. Except for and then like Roger Craig Smith. Have you gotten to the Jim Corrigan appearance yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And also he's supposed to be Floyd Lawton too, so.
Oh. I don't
know if that's for season 2 as well. Like some of this stuff is.
Well, I was gonna say Lawton, unless he comes back. I only saw Lawton's only in it for like 2 seconds.
Party of 5 reference. Lacey Chabert was Yvonne Francis. I forgot to mention.
Noel, give me.
I've only seen 3 episodes. Phil's seen 8. Noel, and I like the first 3.
Yeah, they dropped it.
There's some choices, but I like it for the most part.
They dropped the whole 10 episodes season 1. Noel, yeah, I watched 8 so far. I like it. Yeah. Again, it's different than the original animated series, but it is good. Like it's more noir and stuff, and yeah. But no, you're saying about Cedric Yarbrough doing all those characters. Well, Croc so far has only been in 1 episode. Papa Midnight was only in 1 episode.
That's still kind of unusual.
Yeah. Well, again, that's a successful voice actor who, if they give them like the more work they give you, the more the more money
Getting
you
the
make.
shekels for sure.
Exactly. What's he say? Arlo and I can watch. Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
I
If you
mean,
got it, I don't know how you feel about Amazon, Noel.
yeah, it's Amazon Prime, Noel. So I just wonder if
And you got to pay extra if you want ad free. I think it's like $2.99.
I have the tier that used to be ad free, but now if something's popular enough, they pop in at least one ad. And it's like, what the hell? I'll at least get one ad break in a 26-minute episode.
I mean, it's only one.
What?
Netflix is bad with that.
Yeah.
Like I heard the free tier is absolutely awful. Might as well be watching regular TV.
That's the thing. I'm not even on the free tier. I used to have no ads.
Yeah, it's not real colorful. So like, but I think that it's still a pretty good show. It's pretty fast paced. So I think it would keep a toddler's attention.
Yeah, they're only 26 minutes, Noel. So it's not like, he has to sit there through long stuff. Yeah, it's about.
I think it'll capture their attention. I
think.
Yeah,
it's about the length of the original animated series episode. So
slightly longer.
Well, yeah, I guess without ads. Yeah, it's 26.
That was like 22. So
yeah,
if we're lucky. They always are trying to sneak in those damn cereal and toy ads,
Yeah. But yeah, there's no. There's no like gratuitous violence or language or stuff. So he'll be fine.
Not yet, anyway.
Although I did hear he already knows the F word. Thank you, Noel Tate.
Oh, but outside of those little changes to Catwoman, I thought it was okay. They instantly always have connections, so I love that they remembered.
I love the old school purple dress, Catwoman.
Yes, and I'm just like, I guess that's why Barbara Gordon had to be the ADA.
Yeah,
because the original Batgirl costume.
Oh yeah. But I'm like, oh my god, Catwoman put on the heels and everything. Oh, he knows the S word too.
Yikes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That was the only S word I knew. Or allowed to say.
Whoa.
And then Harvey just bails her out too. Like, wild.
Yeah. Again, Harvey Bullock's completely corrupt in this.
He knows everybody's business. I feel like he's gonna get.
I don't know.
Well, there's that. Count to 20. Good job.
Yeah.
Balance. It's all about balance.
I mean, yeah, you're allowed to have big a potty mouth as you want if you're pretty smart. But yeah, no, I mean these are all good. Like I said, I've watched ahead, and I haven't seen a slip in quality yet. So
she fell for the same thing again, bro. Like he puts the damn pearls back in the museum, and they close it early, and she just, you belong in jail, bitch. I'm sorry, you're terrible. This is not for you.
Well, again, she's a spoiled little daddy's girl socialite. You can't write her.
What were you thinking?
Genius. You can't write her too genius. Well, again,
I'm saying it's supposed to be like old timey. Like those museums were not that sophisticated. I'm sorry, if I ever did travel back in time, I would be robbing every last museum. The Louvre would be cleaned out, bro. Absolutely cleaned out.
Well, again, I think this is one thing they are taking a page from.
It's Gotham. You know somebody's trying to steal it. Step your game up.
I think that this is one of the things they're doing, just like the original animated series, where it's timeless. You get the old timey cars.
It's anachronistic. It's not timeless.
All right, anachronistic. I'm sorry. See, smart.
Hate it. Like I just want like that. That's the thing that just drives me. Same thing with Gotham. They were like, it was so many different like things. It's like, babes, where's your cell phone? Why are you driving an '80s freaking Crown Vic? No, stop it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember. I don't think we see a cell phone in this either. So
no. This is definitely supposed to be set in like the 40s.
Golden Age. Yeah. Hang him in front of a train. Give me a name.
Now this is the funny thing, right? We have a Superman cartoon and a Batman cartoon, but they're definitely not the same.
Oh yeah.
Aren't they trying to bring Batman into My Adventures of Superman? Or they are gonna bring him in like Wonder Woman?
I don't
in the
know.
next season or something
Maybe.
like that. Like they're trying to get
Maybe.
the Trinity already. I'm like, babes, it's season 2. You had like 8 episodes. Calm down.
Well, no, we just finished season 2. It would be season 3, but yeah.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I know, but we've only done like, what, 20
Not
episodes?
even 20 episodes. So, God, these kids don't. That's the only thing I feel bad for kids. They'll never know the joy of watching a cartoon with literally gets greenlit for 200 episodes, bro. And they play the reruns on a loop, so you don't really know that there's an end to it.
And one season's like 50 episodes or something.
Like literally 75 episodes they were greenlit for. Like season 1 would get like 20, season 2 would be like 75. Like kids don't know these days. And then they just break it up. You didn't know the show was canceled for 4 years.
And I don't think kids know the joy either of like, oh, hey, let's just enjoy our time with the main character in his world instead of, oh, let's throw in every superhero in this universe into it. And it's like, oh.
Yeah. I noticed that. Like you ask kids who their favorite is, they're gonna name a team or something. So I'm just like, oof, okay. To each their own.
Yeah.
The Justice League had to grow on me. I mean, like, not the JSA. I fell in love with the JSA instantly because, like, why wouldn't you? But, like, Justice League, it had to grow on me. Because you got to remember the time that I grew up in the Justice League wasn't, like, the main actual 7. Even though I still love that Justice League, it wasn't the main 7 that everybody, like, knows. So,
well, I just remember
it had to grow on me.
I just remember when I came up in, like, the late 80s, early 90s reading Batman. I mean, he was in
his own universe.
But that's the thing. He was in DeMatteis's Justice League, but you never knew it from reading his books. He never mentioned it.
Exactly.
Yes. It's like if you wanted solo Batman, here you go. If you wanted him in the Justice League, well, you better read the damn Justice League.
Exactly. But no, I enjoyed these first 3 episodes. I thought they were very well crafted, very, very well paced. It's a couple of interesting artistic choices that, it just as like a comic book reader and a fan of the original Batman the Animated Series, I'm like, ooh. I don't like change for the sake of change. It gives fake woke. That's my only thing. They could have at least given her a different name. They didn't just have to slap an A on the end of Oswald. Call her Oswald.
Yes.
Like, they could have literally gave her Penguin mother's name.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they made the Penguin a woman, Oswalda, so.
Yeah.
But she's only in that first episode.
And, like, I wanted Catwoman to be, like, competent. Like, the first meeting in the original Batman the Animated Series, like, she scratches him and he says, hey, and they got that instant animal magnetic sexual chemistry. Like, this was not that.
Well, unless it's like, she's so raw
like,
here.
None of the women are competent so far.
But maybe, like, season 2, she comes back. She's like, I've been training, and now she's, like, really dangerous.
My whole point is, though, the first outing, this is the difference between how I was raised in the 90s and what the fuck's going on in the 2020s. Like, it's just a real clear, stark difference, and I don't like it.
But also,
I feel like people are getting robbed.
Yeah, but also
of competent female characters a lot of times.
Like we were saying, too, that, I mean, this is basically supposed to be the 40s. It's like, who taught women crap in the 40s?
It doesn't matter. There are plenty of people. There are plenty of women doing their own thing.
That's true.
In history.
But again, this version was just sitting around.
I mean, Bonnie and Clyde. Need I say more?
Yeah.
Bonnie was the ringleader, not Clyde.
You know what? Now you mention that, you're right. They could have given her the Felicia Hardy, where the father could have been teaching her.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just a little bit of wasted potential. That's all, especially for Catwoman. I have a very soft spot for Catwoman, especially how she's been portrayed on like through the media. Because like the Catwoman movie broke my heart, bro. And I will rip anybody a new one ever since. And I'm like, I don't like it. You need to fix it. So
it was Catwoman in Lane Malone. The main character wasn't even Selena Kyle.
Exactly. But just little things like that. That's all. But it's still solid so far. Like, I can't wait to get to the next set of episodes. I'm gonna watch them right before we record, just so that it's fresh in my brain. I'm not really into rewatching animated stuff, so like I'm just trying to let it sink in. But or maybe like when season 2 comes out, I binge it to refresh myself, something like that. But
I mean, hopefully they stick the landing. But like I said, I watched through 8, and then
I got spoiled, and this is why I don't really. This is why I'm on a freaking social media break. Twitter and TikTok spoiled like 3 different things for me, so I'm just like, okay.
What for upcoming stuff?
Yeah, for like the last episode. So the last 2 episodes, actually, I think it was. So.
Okay. What by certain villain, because just something that happens at the end of 8, I'm like, oh, okay, I know where we're going.
Yeah. But they just kind of confirmed it.
Yeah. Well, again, if we're not doing Joker or Roz or Bane, you know where we're going.
I mean, maybe not.
Yeah. But no, like I said,
Like I said, there's so many just like random, like why is Jim Corrigan here? What is going on?
Yeah, well, basically, the episode I saw, he's just a cop, so.
Yeah, they're setting the seeds for the universe for sure.
Yeah,
But it's like,
definitely.
babes, you don't belong in Gotham. You are far from town, buddy.
Like I said, Elo O'Brien's like a photographer for the paper or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people don't belong in Gotham at this particular time. So.
Oh yeah, but yeah, they're dropping all kinds of Golden Age stuff. Like Bruce's date for one episode is Julie Madison. So
yeah.
Mm.
Like I said, I like Golden Age. People think it's corny, but I think certain characters really shined and have not been that peak literally since then, since the Golden Age. Like, yeah, there's some weird stuff in the Golden Age for Superman, but I think there's more goofy stuff in the Silver Age than there is the Golden Age technically for Superman. And I love Silver Age Superman.
Yeah.
I think that's the best era for Superman, but.
And again, it's like, yeah, the original animated series was anachronistic, but I don't think
it's the gold standard for animated shows.
Yeah, I don't think any animated or live action has really delved into Golden Age Batman.
No, they didn't want to, they don't let them.
No.
It's really weird. So like I'm glad that they, like I said, they brought back Bruce Timm, and like it's Matt Reeves. He's into the more quirky stuff. He's more into the mob stuff, which I like, but it has to be done right. And I was like, okay, Rupert Thorne. Okay, I feel you. We could have went Falcone, but you know, whatever. Rupert Thorne's fine.
Again, you never know. I mean, there's always a crime boss waiting.
Like I said, there's a power vacuum right now. He might show up next season. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe maybe Thorne. Again, I haven't seen the end, but maybe Thorne gets killed, and someone else steps in.
Sarah Essen,
Baroni, Zuko. I mean, there's so many guys you could go to.
Yeah, totally. No, I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, no. Like I said,
I couldn't imagine watching all 10 episodes today, though. Or it dropped on August 1st, and I was just like super busy. So I was just like, there's no way I'm going to be able to. So I watched it, the first 3 episodes today at work.
Yeah, I'm lucky I was out until like 5 o'clock or so on the first, or else I probably might have watched them all. But yeah, no, I watched a few. On the first, I watched a few. What day is today? Oh no, I did watch pretty much the 8th on one day, on the first day. Never mind. I mean, I was off today and yesterday, so the time is lost.
Take your time off, bud.
Yes. Heck yeah.
There was not a lot of DC books this week.
Yeah, no, there's
like one Batman book, technically, Red Hood.
Yeah, Red Hood, the final issue of Red Hood, The Hill, number 6. Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
They flopped it. I'm sorry. No offense to Sean Martin Bro and Tony Atkins. They flopped it.
Well, the whole time I'm thinking, are they kind of like trying to spin off The Hill as its own thing, even if it's without Jason?
It's like, babes, he's not Nightwing. He doesn't need his own neighborhood. He needs to be back in Gotham, pointing his guns at Bruce, reminding him what he did. I'm sorry, that's just where he belongs. Yeah.
Or are they just trying to spin out some of these characters even without Jason?
It's like, stop trying to make a shekel and tell a fucking story, bro.
Wow.
I came for fucking Red Hood, not whatever bullshit you got going on the side, dude. Don't put Red Hood on it if you're not planning on doing an actual Red Hood story, bro.
Yeah. Again, is that the problem? Everyone thinks everything they write is going to be the next big property instead of just, hey.
It's not, but especially if you don't treat that main character that you got hired to write about, and you're too busy trying to make a shekel with your secondary characters, your original created characters, like, get out of here.
Your thing is not going to be made into a property if that's what you're going in thinking is like, oh, hey, I'm going to write the next thing.
Well, I blame the editor. He should have nipped that shit in the bud. Honestly, like, I just like from issue 2, I was just like, no.
I mean, I appreciate that they tried to bring Red Hood back to street level, but I don't know if it stuck the landing perfectly.
All I need is a revival of Red Hood and the Outlaws, whether it's Roy or Artemis and Bizarro. I don't care which. Not this. No, thank you.
Again, you have to have Batman in Gotham. The rest of them, you don't need them to stay in Gotham.
I like Jason on the outskirts of Gotham giving Batman shit, though.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, you could do,
like he didn't need his own neighborhood to protect. Like, Gotham's so big and out of control. Batman can't. Batman is not. He only handles one little section of Gotham.
What, the rich part?
Exactly.
Those 5 blocks around Wayne Tower.
I mean, he doesn't even. Well, now he does, but up until recently, he didn't even live in the Gotham City freaking city limits. That was canon. So I'm just saying.
Well, you pay less taxes out there.
Unincorporated land, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
How do you think?
Although you can more easily get it seized by eminent domain, but not if you're a billionaire, I would assume.
No,
Have lawyers for that.
Come on, come on.
It's actually probably in a corporation's name, so they can do whatever the hell. Because corporations have more rights than people. You're welcome, Noel.
He's got the money to hire.
It's probably in the way. It's probably not in his actual name. It's probably in one of the company's names. So he's good to go.
He's got the money to afford all those fancy lawyers, so they know all the tax loopholes. Come on.
Yeah, he pays $1 in taxes. You just know it.
How do you think you afford all those batarangs? Come on.
Exactly. So anyway, yeah, I was kind of like, okay, it's the last one. Maybe we can get some more Red Hood by somebody else. No offense.
Yeah.
This wasn't my cup of tea. This is not how I would like Jason to be remembered at all. So
yeah, I mean, no matter what you do, whether you put him in a different city or a different neighborhood, it's like, I don't know. I mean, every so
actually
often,
focus on him. Like I said, I felt like they were trying to build out their own characters, not focus on Jason. I don't like that.
I don't need Batman standing behind him every 2 seconds. Shut up.
I mean, and then it's like you could at least like have some. I mean, if you're gonna bring in somebody from the Bat fan, bring in Dick, bring in somebody else. You know what I mean? Like if the Bat family's huge, utilize it. And like, there's going to be less restraints around using somebody that isn't Batman anyway.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
And you probably couldn't get Nightwing now either, but maybe.
But I mean,
yes, nicely.
You have a ton of other child soldiers, so yeah, you can do stuff with the rest of them.
I mean, hell, even Damian, because he's the only one that really good. Like Dick is so nice and patient with freaking Damian, but like Jason, like he's like the older brother that like likes to smack him around for sure, because he's like kind of he's one of the middle children, middle child syndrome.
Oh yeah, they joked about that.
The middle child and the baby always bicker, bro. So like I like that dynamic for them because like nobody else really gives Damian the business like he deserves. Maybe Stephanie, maybe Cass, but like Jason definitely gives him the business, and I kind of like that dynamic.
Well, they did make that joke in the 2000s where basically Dick is Marcia, Jason is Jan, Tim is Cindy, and then Damian is cousin Oliver.
Absolutely, spot on.
But
Alfred is Alice.
Exactly. Yes. Oh, but I must call you out because that's your answer to everything. Bringing Dick.
I mean, it solves a lot of problems. It creates a lot too, but you got a 50-50 shot of it working out.
Scream at.
Oh my. All right.
No. I do want to shout out Super Pets. Identity Crisis. It's a one shot. I love Super Pets. It's my vice. Right up there with the Batman and Scooby-Doo mysteries. It's my vice.
I think I did see that on the stands. Yeah.
It was so cute. So I'm just gonna shout it out. And it's crypto, so they have really been giving crypto the business lately. So I'm glad to see them back on the spotlight, especially after the disastrous Super Pets movie.
Well, they bought crypto. Okay.
Not only Bitcoin or Dogecoin, but crypto. The original crypto.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I was wondering when the other DC books were out, because the only one I got was Red Hood. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was not a lot. There's a lot of trades out this week. That's about it. Tons of trades.
Well, again,
still waiting on my hardcovers, though. You know how Mama rolls.
Mama loves them hard. That's right. Well, again, it was weird because, again, it was the last day of July, because we had 5 Wednesdays in July, so.
Yeah, and then we don't have to talk about Absolute Power Task Force. So
I didn't read it, so yeah, we don't have to talk about it.
Good. I mean, it gives a little closure to JSA, little shine to JSA, but not worth talking about.
I was gonna say I do remember from the Green Lantern book, yeah, they were talking about it. Yeah, it's one of those mini series where it's basically like, here's what's happening here, here's what's happening here. It's like, just give me one story.
I'm like, babes, I'm already reading the main books. I don't need your recaps.
Exactly.
What is it like? $6? No, it's $4. Yeah, I don't need your $4 recap. I'm good.
I mean, come on. I'll get by just fine reading that Green Lantern issue where Hal Jordan headbutts a shark.
that tracks for me, but
He did.
I'm not a huge GL fan, so I'm not like Will Allred or anything.
Professor Will Allred.
I, of course,
Oh,
love
put
Hal
some
Jordan.
respect on his name. My bad.
That's a professor.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
One of the real ones, not that one of those fake ones like Charlie Esser. Oh my God! I wonder. Oh my, he didn't have a. Could he have had a will? And if he did, I'm sure it was in the will. Yes, please put Professor before my name on the headstone. Oh my God! I bet you.
Oh! Remind me after we're done. I'll tell you something actually interesting.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then, anything else?
No, hit the kids with their homework and we can waka right out of here.
Well, kids, we kind of already told you the homework. Yes, next episode we'll cover episodes 4 through 6 of Batman.
You get to watch cartoons for homework, kids. Be sure to send in your feedback. Let us know what you think. Are you liking this? Are you looking forward to season 2? Who's your favorite villain? Who's your favorite character overall?
Exactly.
Do you like that Batman's getting kind of sidelined and we're just kind of in the world? Let us know.
Oh yeah, I want to hear thoughts on some of these upcoming ones because some of them, like I said, Clayface is not our deepest cut. So send us your thoughts. Again, you can send your thoughts on these episodes. We'll read them next time. Send them if you've on the upcoming ones, if you've already seen them. CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Pick up your brand new Capes Lunatics merch with the new logos or the classic Capes Lunatics merch. And again, our preferred method, Lilith Hellfire, demands that you just rain money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
And of course, don't make us be that girl dancing in a strip club in Gotham because, it's Gotham.
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
And of course, the Patreon, where Lilith and I give you at least one uncensored and exclusive episode to you, to the patrons every month. It could be something as innocent as our road trip to Hershey. It could be our review of the AVN Awards that year. It could be anything. And then if you are a paying member, you do get to suggest episodes for topics for us to discuss. So please, subscribe to the Patreon, which you can do at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics, and find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. It's down there in all the show notes, and you can always watch this video and pause it and get that. All right. So, Lilith Hellfire, you can find her nowhere. She's once again scrubbing her influence from the internet.
Every now and then you got to scrub your digital footprint. Life pro tip from Lilith Hellfire. Trust me.
Wonder where you're going there. You're like, you got to scrub your digital footprint.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Oh yes, and remember, kids, so always, no matter what version of Gotham,
It's all rape and murder. I'll tell you that. Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises.
Right above the rape and murder drop.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business. The big finish.
Jazz hands.
I knew it. She couldn't go without saying jazz hands.
Give it a dramatic pause.
I can hear her bite her tongue. I know what you want me to do. I don't want to do it. All right, kids. So yes, thank you for joining us. Come back next week for Batman Caped Crusader episodes 4 through 6, and then in 2 weeks we'll finish up the last 4. And again, if you see some characters in here you may not be familiar with, write in and ask us. We'll let you the lid out. Again, yes, please share your thoughts. We know people are watching this. I think when I turned on episode 1 yesterday on Amazon, it was like number 6 in the US for Amazon or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right, kids, come back next time. Remember to join us same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the
Batman podcast.
Remember, kids, hang in front of a train. Good night.